right, here we are in a client's home on the west side of Akron, and I've brought in Amber Ashley today. She's from Popinjay Accessories, and I called in Amber because she's an expert with vintage clothing. And so you were just saying about furs. What can you tell us?
About furs, yeah. And the important thing with furs is they have to be stored properly. If they're not stored properly, it's just like our skin. The skins will dry out and crack. So you get, and once the skins start cracking and getting dried out, it splits and they will rip from the shoulders. And then what you have is what is called a cutter fur. And a cutter fur is worth $5 because people will make things with it, maybe a Santa Claus robe or a blanket or a pillow. But otherwise, as far as wearability, it is gone. And we also get the fading too in the dye.
So what are we going to do with this?
This fur, I could probably take this fur and find somebody that's going to do a craft with it. So it's going to be what I call a cutter fur, just like there's cutter quilts and cutter other items. This can be salvaged, at least in parts, but it's not the high-priced fur that it once was, and that's what happens with a lot of furs.
All right, so you're here because the woman who lives in this house has clothing of her mother's and her grandmother's.
Several generations.
Just tell us what you're going to do today looking through these clothing.
I look through all the clothing. I process it very quickly. I look for the generation, the periods that I buy from late Victorian all the way up to 1970s.
Okay.
And then I find those items, and then I take them, I mend them, I clean them, and go and travel at shows and find new homes for them.
And who's looking for this vintage clothing?
Well, the vintage clothing, there's a strong youth market. The young kids love to wear it and have fun in it. There are sometimes costume designers, fashion students that get inspiration from the vintage clothing.
Right.
There's just numerous people that, maybe just want it for a vignette in their house and they put it on a mannequin. So it's fun, but it's very wearable. A lot of it is very classic and wearable.
Yeah,
so,
that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a wholly organized partner.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Of
Bye.
course.
Thanks.